Hi everybody, it's Mara. Welcome to Sharing Wellness Promoting Health Wednesday, and it's chronic pain night, so I'll be sharing step 2 in the 10 steps from patient to person from the American Chronic Pain Association. Last month we talked about accepting the pain, and this month we're going to talk about getting involved. So remember, accepting the pain is just saying, hey, this is where I'm at. It's not giving up. It's about learning, being involved, being open-minded. Just saying, hey, this is where I'm at, and this is where I want to go to create my better life, because we all deserve to live the best life that we can. So this week we're going to go to getting involved, and getting involved means becoming active in your own recovery and care. It's about working with your healthcare providers to create a better treatment plan. It's being able to communicate what you need and how they can possibly help you. And it's remembering your goal and what's important to you from the acceptance piece of last month. Okay? So in order to become involved, we need to get to know ourselves. We need to know what we like about ourselves, what we don't like about ourselves, what we want to be, what we don't want to be. So this month in the pain group, we talked about our attitudes and beliefs. And I asked a lot of the people to use adjectives to describe themselves, you know, their attitude, what they believe. Like, are they pleasant or funny or mature or upbeat or really serious? Are they likable people, reliable, persistent, determined, daring, tough, loving, candid? So take a moment and assess yourself. Like, who do you think you are? What do you think your attitudes and beliefs are? What are adjectives you would use to describe yourself? How would other people describe you? I know in business, I was writing something about myself to share, and I asked a couple of my business associates how they would describe me, and that really helped. So maybe ask some family and friends what they would do to describe you, your attitude, and your beliefs. And then the other thing we really need to take a look at is what our assets are. And these are things that surround us and support us and make us feel strong. Assets can be things that empower you, hobbies that you thoroughly enjoy, your family, your friends, your co-workers, people in your support group. Who are the people that you think are in it to win it with you and are there for your support? And then, what are your abilities? What are you able to do today? Okay, can you ride a bike? Can you take a walk? Do you like to bake or make cupcakes? Were you able to get up today and make your bed? Do you volunteer and help other people? Do you read? Do you take a bath? So what are the things that you're able to do today? So that'll help you in how you're going to get involved in your recovery, because you're going to assess your abilities and beliefs, your attitudes and beliefs. You're going to assess the people in your life and the things in your life that empower you, that keep you going. And then you're going to look at your abilities, the things that you can do, and maybe some of the things that you want to do. And once you assess these attitudes, your support, your assets, your abilities, you can start focusing on that acceptance of where you want to go. Okay? So in acceptance, you kind of figured out, here's where I'm at, and what do I expect from myself? What do I need in going forward, and is it possible? So now you can use getting involved, assessing yourself, and even some of the things maybe about yourself that you'll be able to utilize to help you get there. Like, let's say you have a really good sense of humor, so then use that sense of humor to help you cope. Maybe to help you communicate with people in not so serious a way. Maybe you have a lot of time on your hands that you're not used to. And having a lot of time on your hands doesn't have to be a negative. It can allow you to focus on your recovery, to learn more about it, to exercise, to take time to relax, to socialize. Maybe you want to take this time on your hands to read. Maybe you're going to take this time to communicate with your support team and let them become a bigger part of your plan. You know, are you able to work with your doctor and communicate with your doctor? Do you need help doing that? And then your own personal involvement and accountability. So in the acceptance part last month, we talked about maybe keeping a journal and tracking about what you eat and those kind of, what you eat, the weather, did you exercise, what your stress level was like. Maybe you also want to add a column to how involved you feel you were that day in your own health, in your own care, in your own recovery. So these steps that I'm sharing with you come from the American Chronic Pain Association. I'm a facilitator for a support group that I run on Zoom twice a month. If you're interested in it, private message me and I'll send you some questions and some links and we'll chat and you can join. But these are the steps that we're going through. They're from, again, the Chronic Pain Association, but you can use them in every aspect of your life. You know, last month we talked about acceptance is whether you're wanting to lose weight or manage your pain, manage your diabetes, deal with a loss. And getting involved is the same thing. You know, what do you have? What do you bring to the table? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your assets? What are your abilities? And what do you want to do? And once you determine what you have, you're better able to identify how to use what you have to take you forward. So that's the second step, getting involved. I hope that was helpful for you. And again, you can use it in any area. So next month we'll be going to step 3, which is going to be learning to set priorities. But I'll be back next week with another topic on overall health and wellness, because I'm just here sharing health and wellness with you to help you manage your pain, inflammation, and fatigue, and your weight, because everybody deserves to be as healthy as they can be and feel the best that they can feel. So thanks for watching. See you next week.